What is up, guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Dusty, one half of iRadiant Gaming, and today we're going to talk about your favorite pink puffball Kirby and the forgotten land that was forgotten because it was forgotten, and now it's the forgotten land, Kirby. Now, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is a 3D platformer that was announced around September of 2021, and it is set to be released on March 25th of 2022. It's actually the first 3D platformer for Kirby if you don't count like the spin-offs and stuff. Nintendo describes the setting for the Forgotten Land as a mysterious world with abandoned structures from a past civilization. Now, the Forgotten Land looks like nature has fused with civilization. A lot of greenery has overtaken the cityscape, and honestly, it looks amazing. It looks super cool. But unfortunately, the Waddle Dees have been kidnapped by a new group of enemies known as the Beast Pack. As for you, who is playing Kirby, it's up to you to rescue these Waddle Dees from all these enemies at certain goal points for each stage, but they can also be found through other points of the stage, I guess, probably if you're wanting to 100% the game, I assume. And there's a new town, a new central town called Waddle Dee Town, and it looks super cool, it's super peaceful. You can do some mini games there and just kind of hang out as Kirby just to take a break from actually, saving Waddle Dees. So, I mean, they're not important. You don't need to save them all the time, right? The trailer shows some stuff in Waddle Dee Town, like fishing and serving up stuff in a cafe to locals, which is super cool, and even getting a capsule toy of Kirby in the game, which it just looks super cool. I'm so excited for this game, probably more than I should be. One super cool thing with Waddle Dee Town is it actually progresses. The more you progress through the game, the more Waddle Dee you save, you unlock more shops, and I assume that it gets bigger is the way it seems to me. And my wife is going to love this because she is a completionist, and I know that she's going to want to complete the whole Waddle Dee Town and get all those shops open. And as far as the actual levels in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, it does seem like it allows you to roam around freely in each level. It kind of reminds me of something like Super Mario Odyssey, which was a phenomenal game, and I think that would work really well for a Kirby game, and I think that's kind of what we're seeing here. Obviously, it's not exactly the same. It's a different game than Mario, but it does look very similar, and it looks super cool to me. And if you've been a Kirby fan for a long time, you will know that it's historically a side-scrolling game, so it's awesome to see a 3D version of this game and just be able to explore more stuff and just give a new take to the Kirby franchise as a whole. And I mentioned this before, but I love the way the forestry and the civilization and like the cities all combined. It just looks amazing, and it's something different than you usually see in a lot of these games, and it looks beautiful. I think that the graphics look phenomenal to me, and I'm sure it'll look even better when the game releases. And there is a new trailer that shows off the copy abilities that Kirby will have, as well as some co-op gameplay. I'll throw that up right here and let you guys check that out. It's awesome to see because they show off some desert areas as well as some snowy areas and just some different areas, so it won't all just be in the civilization like malls and stuff that the forest has took over, but it looks like there's some new areas to explore as well. And yes, you heard me right, local co-op in the game, which is awesome because me and my wife love gaming together. That's one of our favorite things to do as husband and wife, and the fact that you can do local co-op makes us so happy for everything. Like games like Luigi's Mansion was so fun for us to play because you could do local co-op, and not all games support that. In games like Animal Crossing New Horizons, the local co-op was subpar, but in this game, one person will play as Kirby and one person will play as the bandana Waddle Dee, which is cool. I'm sure I'll be the bandana Waddle Dee because I'm kind of leaning more towards him. I'm so excited for the local co-op. It brings such an interesting take to the game, and especially for us, it just is really fun to sit down and play local co-op together. And I mentioned before that Kirby will still have copy abilities, and that new trailer shows off some of those. He has some of the old ones as well as some of the new ones that they have released. He'll still have his classic abilities like wielding the sword and his awesome Link hat, and then the ability to spit fire and ice, which is awesome that even though that this is a new game, they still kind of incorporate some of those old nostalgic Kirby copy abilities and then incorporate some new ones as well. As far as some of the new abilities go, there is a drill ability which allows Kirby to go under the ground and take out his enemies by drilling around them. The new trailer shows that off really well. It looks super cool. As well as a new ranger ability which gives Kirby a red gun that fires out stars that he can take out his enemies, which is super cool. I'm so excited for this. And there will be some big boss battles, it seems, in this game. It shows off one where there is a gorilla with a mohawk. I mean, what is cooler than that? But unfortunately, it's trying to destroy Kirby and I'm sure capture some Waddle Dees and keep them captive. So you have to destroy that gorilla and keep it from, doing that. There are also some animal-like enemies from the Beast Pack, like orange foxes and big purple hedgehogs and a large snake that the trailer shows off. And the trailer does show some like little chicks that follow the Kirby around. I'm not sure if that's like something you collect throughout the game or what, but it looks super cute and super cool. I'm not sure how they work, if they're enemies. It looks like that they're friendly, I would assume, and they just follow Kirby around in the trailer. And of course, I'm excited to see what other bosses we get and other enemies we get throughout the game, and I'm just excited to play this game. I never thought I would be this excited for a Kirby game. I've actually never ever played a Kirby game before. This will be my first one. But as soon as they announced it, I was so excited for it. And my wife is excited for it as well. The fact that there's local co-op just makes it that much better. And all in all, this game looks phenomenal. Honestly, it looks like one of the better games that is going to come out in 2022. And especially one of the games I'm most excited for in 2022. We have heard that 2022 is supposed to be a huge year for games. A year that we can expect a lot of awesome stuff for Nintendo especially. And I really hope this game doesn't let us down. And I really don't think it's going to. And that's all I have for now, guys. I'll link the articles and stuff in the description that I used that will kind of elaborate more on this stuff, as well as the official trailer if you'd like to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Everyone have an awesome day. God bless. I appreciate y'all so much. Again, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe for more gaming news and more information like this. My wife and I also do stream over on Twitch if you'd be willing to check that out. That link will be in the description as well. Hop over there and chat with us. We'd have an awesome time. Everyone have an awesome day. God bless. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is one half of Our Radiant Gaming signing off.